Now let us go into this place. I'm going to take you through the position, and I'm going to take you into the place that is always the same and never varies. This is the same place in everybody. So don't think that there's different places. There's only one place in everybody, and I want you to go into it, because you have to abandon your positions to go into this place. This is the place of no compromise is needed. Nothing is needed in this place. No position is needed. No thought is needed. In fact, if you take any thought, you'll be out of place. So please, breathe out now, and then breathe in 3 or 4 times into your diaphragm or belly. Enjoy the breath, because what I enjoy, I make conscious. Isn't that lovely? Right. I am in my place because you are here with me, speaking now, to enjoy. I trust you're here to enjoy being here. That's your place. Right. Now close the eyes. Gather the attention and put the attention down inside my body, which is where I call me. And I look into nothing. This is an extraordinary state, to actually look into my body, into me, into nothing. Oh, you can describe it in different ways. You can say it's black in here. You can say it's dark in here. You can say there's nothing in here. And on each occasion you would be right. But it is this thing behind the blackness, the darkness, the nothing. It's the thing behind that which is me. And that me is called a stillness or silence. And it is strangely substantive. Now, I'm not saying it's substantial, for the body itself is substantial, but this is substantive. That is, it's not substantial, but it's got something in it that is real. This silence, this stillness inside of me, and all I have to do is to relax into this place. If I take a position, I will know fear, I will know doubt, I will say I can't do it, because that will be the thinker saying I can't do it. It is true that the thinker can't do it, because the thinker has never gone into this place yet and never will. It is my place. It is my natural place to sink into this everlasting, ever-present silence and stillness. This aloneness. Oh yes, it is an aloneness, but it's not a loneliness, it's a aloneness. For my place in here is to be alone, because there is no other place anywhere. Just this one place. Out of this I came into existence through my senses, and into this place I drop now. Ah, what a blessed relief to give up all my positions, all my thoughts, to sink down beneath my subconscious self, which is always trying to take a position, trying to understand, trying to say this, say that. Oh, give it all up, and down I go into this great well or depth, or fathomless deep, where I need to know nothing. This is my place. Now come on. Be true to the situation. Don't take a position. This is my love, this place. So it's just the same as Jade was saying with the man that you live with, woman. Don't take a position. Sink into this place. Here is the situation. The situation here is to sink into this place. Give up all positions. This will strengthen you when you come to face the situation outside, for this is the situation inside. Situation comes from situ, doesn't it? In place. This is in place. And this place has no position, does it? And the spiritual life, or the divine life as I teach it, is for me to bring this consciousness, this place, this stillness, this silence, for me to be able to bring this which is me up through the deep, up into my senses, up into my brain, up into my eyes and ears, up into existence. And still avoid taking a position. And I do that by being true to the situation. It is so easy in here in its way to be true to the situation. This is my place, I can sink into it. But when I come out into existence, into the place where love is divided into man and woman, into two seeming positions, I have to keep my place by being true to the situation. Why are we together? Man, my partner, or woman, my partner? What is the situation of man and woman being together? It is to enjoy our place together. And indeed, man and woman do not come completed in existence, for they all have the pain from the mother and the father and all the past lovers. In everybody has this pain. And they have become hardened by taking a position to protect themselves so they don't suffer again. And so when we come together as man and woman, I have to be honest enough to life, to the situation, to say, I love you, that's why I want to be with you. And I want to enjoy you as I want you to enjoy me. Can we do it? And if we both agree, then we have made our place. And then we can both deal together with the selfness that will try to rise into this beautiful place where we both agree it is good to be together. And as the selfness arises, I have to deal with it inside my body, but with your help, your pointing out to me, not accusing me, not blaming me, not saying that I should be better, but allowing me to see, indeed, I must be true to the situation and not true to myself. I must know what I am doing. And man, I must know what I am doing, and I must die for that. And woman, a real woman, will love any man who gives his life for the situation of love. For that is all she wants. Man strong enough to actually die to himself, voila, and not give in and yet at the same time not take a position. So please be very careful when you quote my teaching. It is not as your mind would think it is. My teaching is a place of giving, and yet knowing what is not right because it is not true to the situation, in myself and in the situation. So you see, you can listen to my words and still be in this wondrous place inside me. Now, an important thing to hear while we are in this place, inside my body, which I call me, is this. The thing that I would call I, the subject, actually disappears. That's because there are no objects in me, no forms. And when there are no objects to be seen or related to, as in looking into me like this, in being me, the subject disappears. For without an object, there is no subject. For without a subject, there is no object. And then I can't even say I am. For to utter the word I am, I have to have a distance between the state of being and the knowledge that I am. So I disappear. Do not be alarmed by this. Do not feel that you are falling to pieces. It's only any position that you've taken that is falling to pieces. Here is the state of being, the state of nothing. This is the everlasting stillness. This is the point behind the scientific Big Bang, which no scientist is ever going to reach. For this is the infinite moment out of which all positions or all matter or all thoughts or all forms come or arise. So practice this. Go behind the scientific cleverness. Come unto me, where there is no object, so there's no subject. So there's nothing to consider and nothing to work out and no problem, because there's no subject to be problematical. This is the divine situation. Be still and know that I am God. And yet there is no I here, so get rid of my I. Just be still. And that's it in this place. This is living the truth, which this day is called. This is living the truth within. There is no other way within that you can live the truth. This is living the truth, being the truth. For living must lead to being, to be worthwhile. And because you have lived the truth as best you can out there, so you are able to be the truth inside here and sink into it. That is your right. Such a blessed relief to have no I. And therefore, no object. Now when you are ready, still staying in this wondrous place, this is a sacred place, and if you can't keep the sacred, you find it difficult to keep this place. When you are ready, open your eyes, staying in the sacred place, where no other can ever be seen or enter. For there is no need for any other to enter that place, for in that place is the beginning before the Big Bang which created everything. In here is union, the beginning, or before time even began. That's why it's called timeless. Then we enter the world of objects. This is the Big Bang, right? Look how we've all split up. Lots of bodies, lots of positions, innumerable forms. Well, this is the mystery, isn't it? It's so close and yet so far, isn't it? The beginning is not 20 billion years away, is it? As the scientists say, it's immediately accessible now.